The Meaning of the Glorious Koran, translated by Mohammed Marmaduke Pickthall. Surah 76. Man. Revealed at Mecca. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Hath there come upon man ever any period of time in which he was a thing unremembered? Lo, we create man from a drop of thickened fluid to test him. So we make him hearing, knowing. Lo, we have shown him the way, whether he be grateful or disbelieving. Lo, we have prepared for disbelievers manacles and yokes and a raging fire. Lo, the righteous shall drink of a cup whereof the mixture is of kafur, a spring wherefrom the slaves of Allah drink, making it gush forth abundantly, because they perform the vow and fear a day whereof the evil is widespreading, and feed with food the needy wretch, the orphan and the prisoner, for love of him, saying, We feed you for the sake of Allah only, we wish for no reward nor thanks from you. Lo, we fear from our Lord a day of frowning and of fate. Therefore Allah hath warded off from them the evil of that day, and hath made them find brightness and joy, and hath awarded them for all that they endured, a garden and silk attire. Reclining therein upon couches, they will find there neither heat of a sun nor bitter cold. The shade thereof is close upon them, and the clustered fruits thereof bow down. Goblets of silver are brought round for them, and beakers as of glass, bright as glass but made of silver, which they themselves have measured to the measure of their deeds. There are they watered with a cup whereof the mixture is of zanjabil, the water of a spring therein, named salsabil. There wait on them immortal youths, whom when thou seest thou wouldst take for scattered pearls. When thou seest, thou wilt see their bliss and high estate. Their raiment will be fine green silk and gold embroidery. Bracelets of silver will they wear. Their Lord will slake their thirst with a pure drink. And it will be said unto them, Lo, this is a reward for you. Your endeavor upon earth hath found acceptance. Lo, we, even we, have revealed unto thee the Koran, a revelation. So submit patiently to thy Lord's command, and obey not of them any guilty one or disbeliever. Remember the name of thy Lord at morn and evening, and worship him a portion of the night, and glorify him through the livelong night. Lo, these love fleeting life, and put behind them the remembrance of a grievous day. We, even we, created them, and strengthened their frame, and when we will, we can replace them, bringing others like them in their stead. Lo, this is an admonishment, that whosoever will may choose a way unto his Lord. Yet you will not, unless Allah willeth. Lo, Allah is knower, wise. He maketh whom he will to enter his mercy, and for evildoers hath prepared a painful doom. Surah 77. The Emissaries. Revealed at Mecca. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. By the emissary winds, sent one after another, by the raging hurricanes, by those which cause earth's vegetation to revive, by those who winnow with the winnowing, by those who bring down the reminder, to excuse or to warn, surely that which ye are promised will befall. So when the stars are put out, and when the sky is riven asunder, and when the mountains are blown away, and when the messengers are brought unto their time appointed, for what day is the time appointed? For the day of decision. And what will convey unto thee what the day of decision is? Woe unto the repudiators on that day! Destroyed we not the former folk, then caused the latter folk to follow after? Thus deal we ever with the guilty. Woe unto the repudiators on that day! Did we not create you from a base fluid, which we laid up in a safe abode for a known term? Thus we arranged. How excellent is our arranging! Woe unto the repudiators on that day! Have we not made the earth a receptacle, both for the living and the dead, and placed therein high mountains, and given you to drink sweet water therein? Woe unto the repudiators on that day! It will be said unto them, Depart unto that doom which ye used to deny. Depart unto that doom which ye used to deny. Depart unto the shadow falling threefold, which yet is no relief nor shelter from the flame. Lo, it throweth up sparks like the castles, or as it might be camels of bright yellow hue. Woe unto the repudiators on that day! This is a day wherein they speak not, nor are they suffered to put forth excuses. Woe unto the repudiators on that day! This is the day of decision. We have brought you and the men of old together. If now ye have any wit, outwit me. Woe unto the repudiators on that day! Lo, those who kept their duty are amid shade and fountains, and fruits such as they desire. Unto them it is said, Eat, drink, and welcome, O ye blessed, in return for what ye did. Thus do we reward the good. Woe unto the repudiators on that day! Eat and take your ease on earth a little. Lo, ye are guilty. Woe unto the repudiators on that day! When it is said unto them, Bow down, they bow not down. Woe unto the repudiators on that day! In what statement after this will they believe? Surah 78. The Announcement. Revealed at Mecca. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Whereof do they question one another? It is of the awful tidings, concerning which they are in disagreement. Nay, but they will come to know. Nay, again, but they will come to know. Have we not made the earth an expanse, and the high hills bulwarks? And we have created you in pairs, and have appointed your sleep for repose, and have appointed the night as a cloak, and have appointed the day for livelihood. And we have built above you 7 strong heavens, and have appointed a dazzling lamp, and have sent down from the rainy clouds abundant water, thereby to produce grain and plant, and gardens of thick foliage. Lo, the day of decision is a fixed time, a day when the trumpet is blown, and ye come in multitudes, and the heaven is opened and becometh as gates, and the hills are set in motion and become as a mirage. Lo, hell lurketh in ambush, a home for the rebellious. They will abide therein for ages. Therein taste they neither coolness nor any drink, save boiling water and a paralyzing cold. Reward proportioned to their evil deeds. For lo, they looked not for a reckoning. They called our revelations false with strong denial. Everything have we recorded in a book. So taste of that which ye have earned. No increase do we give you, save of torment. Lo, for the duteous is achievement, gardens enclosed and vineyards, and voluptuous women of equal age, and a full cup. There hear they never vain discourse, nor lying, requital from the Lord, a gift in payment, Lord of the heavens and the earth, and all that is between them, the beneficent, with whom none can converse. On the day when the angels and the spirits stand arrayed, they speak not, saving him who the beneficent alloweth and who speaketh right. That is the true day. So whoso will should seek recourse unto his Lord. Lo, we warn you of a doom at hand, a day whereon a man will look on that which his own hands have sent before, and the disbeliever will cry, Would that I were dust. Surah 79. Soul Snatchers. Revealed at Mecca. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. By those who drag forth to destruction, by the meteors rushing, by the lone stars floating, by the angels hastening, and those who govern the event. On the day when the first trump resoundeth, and the second followeth it, on that day hearts beat painfully, while eyes are downcast. Now they are saying, Shall we really be restored to our first state, even after we are crumbled bones? They say, Then that would be a vain proceeding. Surely it will need but one shout, and lo, they will be awakened. Hath there come unto thee the history of Moses? how his Lord called him in the holy vale of Tuwa, saying, Go thou unto Pharaoh, lo, he hath rebelled, and say unto him, Hast thou will to grow in grace? Then I will guide thee to thy Lord, and thou shalt fear him. And he showed him the tremendous token, but he denied and disobeyed. Then turned he away in haste. Then gathered he and summoned, and proclaimed, I, Pharaoh, am your Lord the Highest. So Allah seized him, and made him an example for the afterlife and for the former. Lo, herein is indeed a lesson for him who feareth. Are ye the harder to create, or is the heaven that he built? He raised the height thereof and ordered it. And he made dark the night thereof, and he brought forth the morn thereof. And after that he spread the earth, and produced therefrom the water thereof and the pasture thereof. And he made fast the hills, a provision for you and for your cattle. But when the great disaster cometh, the day when man will call to mind his whole endeavor, and hell will stand forth visible to him who seeth, then, as for him who rebelled and chose the life of the world, lo, hell will be his home. But as for him who feared to stand before his Lord and restrained his soul from lust, lo, the garden will be his home. They ask thee of the hour, when will it come to port? Why ask they? What hast thou to tell thereof? Unto thy Lord belongeth knowledge of the term thereof. Thou art but a warner unto him who feareth it. On the day when they behold it, it will be as if they had but tarried for an evening or the morn thereof. Surah 80. He frowned. Revealed at Mecca. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. He frowned and turned away, because the blind man came unto him. Who could inform thee but that he might grow in grace, or take heed, and so the reminder might avail him? As for him who thinketh himself independent, unto him thou payest regard. Yet it is not thy concern if he grow not in grace. But as for him who cometh unto thee with earnest purpose, and hath fear, from him thou art distracted. Nay, but verily it is an admonishment, so let whosoever will pay heed to it, on honored leaves, exalted, purified, set down by scribes, noble and righteous. Man is self-destroyed. How ungrateful! From what thing doth he create him? From a drop of seed. He createth him, and proportioneth him, then maketh the way easy for him, then causeth him to die, and burieth him. Then, when he will, he bringeth him again to life. Nay, but man hath not done what he commanded him. Let man consider his food, how we pour water in showers, then split the earth in clefts, and cause the grain to grow therein, and grapes and green fodder, and olive trees and palm trees, and garden closes of thick foliage, and fruits and grasses, provision for you and your cattle. But when the shout cometh, on the day when a man fleeth from his brother and his mother and his father and his wife and its children, every man that day will have concern enough to make him heedless of others. On that day faces will be bright as dawn, laughing, rejoicing at good news, and other faces on that day with dust upon them, veiled in darkness. Those are the disbelievers, the wicked. End of Surahs 76 through 80.